The presidency has raised the alarm that the indigenous people of Biafra, outlawed by the courts in Nigeria and led by Nnamdi Kanu, is working with some self-acclaimed Jews using Christianity to launch a war against Nigeria. The senior special assistant to President Muhammadu Buhari on media and publicity, Malam Garba Shehu, raised the alarm in a statement on Sunday. Shehu said this followed extensive investigation as an agency of the federal government. He said the presidency wishes to draw the attention of all citizens and the international community to a most misleading campaign spearheaded by the so-called indigenous people of Biafra IPOB, using a false allegations of persecution of Christians against the Nigerian state. A very deep and wide investigation by an agency of the Nigerian government working with international partners have made us become aware that there are two interconnected campaigns being run concurrently by the IPOB in this regard. Both are using the cover of Christianity and calling for a U.S. special envoy to be appointed to stop the genocide of Christians in Nigeria. But the real purpose is to drive a wedge between the Nigerian government and its US and UK and European allies. IPOB leadership, of course, self-proclaims as Jewish, a position not shared by the generality of the members. For reasons of convenience, he claims to have an interest in the welfare of Christians, but this is a ruse. The case for independence, the leader believes, is strengthened by proving the government of Nigeria is autocratic, engaged in a silent slaughter of their own citizens along religion and ethnic lines, and that therefore the only viable option for the unique religious and ethnic minority is a sovereign Biafra separate from Nigeria. Nigerians and the international community are advised to be wary of this divisive campaign, which available evidence shows is being funded with a monthly spending of $85,000 since October 2019, with no records of the source of these largesse. The campaign consists of producing articles in the names of the alleged Christian NGOs, leaders of campaign groups created at the time this PR contract with a US lobbying firm was signed, and letters to and from members of Congress to the White House. Unfortunately, some members of Congress have clearly been persuaded there is indeed a Christian persecution underway in Nigeria, and do so quoting the campaign, and they are known to be taking up the case directly with the White House to appoint the special envoy. The American charity secured a meeting with U.S. Secretary of State Mike Pompeo and has made presentations to the U.S. Commission on International Religious Freedom. There is also a UK and European angle of the campaign, which is more opaque than its US sister campaign, given there is less legal requirements for public filings. But what is known of this at the moment is that their budget is sufficient to hire 4 PR firms in the UK, Belgium, France, and US, the latter additional to the above. They have founded an NGO and charity and a linked web-based campaign named Stop the Silent Slaughter, which is well designed and complete with video evidence completely concocted. Members of the alleged Christian NGO have had multiple op-ed articles in conservative news websites promulgating their message of a Christian genocide. Some of those articles have also been used as evidence in the sister US campaign. 2 of those conservative news websites were co-founded by the owner of the UK PR firm they have hired to generate their publicity, as well as an op-ed article in the name of a British MP who may have been convinced by their campaign under false pretenses. They have secured additional coverage in France, EU, and Germany. They secured a MP's debate on the Christian genocide in the House of Commons, in which staff member of the UK PR was referenced as the private secretary to the leader of the UK-based charity. It is clear from all the above that the IPOB extraordinarily and dubiously well-funded campaign in the US and UK Europe is misusing the issue of the welfare of Christians purely to further their own political ends, and it seeks to damage interreligious dialogue in Nigeria as well as to damage the international reputation of Nigeria. Nigerians and the international community are hereby advised to ignore this campaign as they have disregarded similar past campaigns originated by this group, which has been designated as a terrorist organization by the Nigerian state. International groups and societies are welcome to send representatives to Nigeria and give a lie to the false claims made by these terrorist groups, who are duping them of their money and involving them in conduct and activities disguised to destroy the harmonious relationships existing between their home countries and Nigeria. Wow, this is interesting. Okay, I thought they said that Nnamdi Kanu. So they've been following this guy. Oh my goodness, Nnamdi Kanu. Hey, they've been following this guy thoroughly. They've been monitoring Nnamdi Kanu. I thought maybe they felt that it's inconsequential. And now they are telling us that Nnamdi Kanu is this, is that. So those who are saying Nnamdi Kanu does not even have that he no get level, he does not, he's been deceiving people. So Nigerian government even know quite alright that this guy has been doing a lot of things. I think kudos to Nnamdi Kanu. At least that is where I just really need to start from. Now you have been telling us that this guy and those who have been shouting, oh, Biafra, Biafra. Okay, now you say this guy that they are terrorist groups. I don't even want to, let me even leave that aside. Now, see the S-men, see what they have been doing. Yet so I thought maybe they are in another planet, that they've not been hearing what has been happening and what is happening right under their nose. The S-men that have been taking people's lives here and there. I'm sure it is Nnamdi Kanu that is even causing that. They are not seeing all of those things. But let's leave that aside. The statement made by this Mieti Allah, they didn't hear that. Now they are coming out. So now you are saying this guy is a terrorist, or their group is a terrorist group, and you want to tell us that this international communities, you think they are non-entities, they don't know what is happening. You proscribed them as whatever you wanted to prescribe it. And this guy has been moving from places to places. And that is a question I've been asking people, that if you think that this guys, is what you think he is, then why have they been allowing him to move from places to places? You think these people are like Nigerians, that they are so sentimental, they are so, myopic in their reasoning? This international community, you can imagine the kind of what is it called, the kind of country he has been dealing with, and you think that those countries, they are non-entities, they don't know what has been happening. Can you imagine? Can you see? Now they are fidgeting, they are afraid. They are really afraid of Nnamdi Kanu. Can you see? All of those who are always saying, oh, Nnamdi Kanu is a 419. Okay, the other time, no wonder somebody said, even that group that said that they are going to be giving IPOB, back to back, as they have been accusing Buhari of this and this and that. Now, they are not even talking about the allegation Nnamdi Kanu has been levying against Buhari, who is, whether it's the Jubilee or it's not Jubilee. They are not even talking about that. Now you are advising the community, the international community, not to listen to him. You think they are non-entities. You think they will not do their findings before all of this is. Okay, was it the same Nnamdi Kanu that placed Nigeria, that asked the US to place Nigeria on watch list? You see them? Okay, now you're advising them. Of course, they've heard your advice. Thank God Nnamdi Kanu is not even in Nigeria, because they would have locked him up and he would not see the light of the day. So it's a good thing that he left. Maybe they thought they wanted to do whatever they wanted to do to him, according to what Nnamdi Kanu has been telling us. No wonder Loretta just came out and said, oh, those who signed Çº1ES, no wonder they have been planning something of this nature. That was why she quickly came out and said, oh, those who signed Çº1ES for him, they should be held responsible, they should do this and that. And she was giving an analogy of a woman that signed Çº1ES for her husband, and the husband ran away, so the woman replaced the man. You can imagine that kind of statement at this age and time. Somebody who committed offense will not be. Let's even leave that. So those who are saying this guy has not been doing anything, now that means they've been following him, and they know that this guy has entered the right place. They know that this guy has entered the right place. Those who said, oh, he has just been gallivanting, that he has been deceiving his people. So Nigerian government even knows that, they're even giving us authentic information about Nnamdi Kanu, because some of the things that Nnamdi Kanu and IPOB have been saying, people are just like, oh, does it mean this guy just deceiving people? Now Nigerian government they have confirmed that Nnamdi really is working with real people, not even going beating around the bush. Kudos to him. Then let's hear what people are saying. Oh, this is a good development. Hearing this information, authentic information from the Nigeria government, good and fine. Someone says, master of lies and propaganda, you continue to refer to IPOB as terrorist organization as declared by your kangaroo trial, but you shamefacedly allow killer Esme and marauders roam the farmlands and bushes armed to the teeth, killing and doing all manner of things to people. Someone say, who says Nnamdi Kanu is a coward? Now he has activated the Nigerian government into panic mode after exposing their secret genocide mission. Just wait for it. That is just the beginning. By the time it's done, Nigeria will be no more. Can you imagine? Fulani that are killing people every day. Nobody is talking about it. Nonsense. But it is true. Has been killing. It is true. It has been killing Christians in large number in Nigeria since Buhari came in. What has this man said about Miesiala demons? Okay, the evil media aide of the president was happy all this time that the Fulani Esme protected their federal government. Seems like these guys in the presidential villa are beginning to panic. Of course, they are panicking. They are really panicking. Panicking for what? Baba, you go school at all. You guys should be there deceiving yourself. They are panicking. That's it. No. I no go school. I be Amajiri. Any Christian that believe this man is lower than an animal, okay. Mr. Shehu, what is happening in Southern Kaduna? Ethnic cleansing. Okay, the issue is Igbo are confused. They don't know the Jewish and Christianity. Why are these people so sentimental always? Okay, what IPOB was telling the world at large is confirmed. What Southern Nigeria are passing through, excessive killing and destruction of properties. Go and flush out Fulani bloggers virus first before accusing someone who has never killed anybody. Someone say you are confused, man. Is that why terrorists are killing Christians? You never say anything, yet you are crying. Biafra is at your doorstep. Okay, what is this man? Who is this man? Is he living in Nigeria or not? The government must support calls for restructuring and true federalism. Until that is done, the agitation for separate state of Biafra risks being hijacked by foreign and more powerful nations. So Nigeria is not killing Christians. Nnamdi Kanu is not a coward all along. As they presume, he has been busy doing his homework. No wonder Raf Wazurike surrendered to his leadership. I see Biafra coming soon. So Nigeria is not killing Christians. So why are you afraid? Have you ever spoken to condemn the killing of Christians in the country before now? Someone says, Mr. Gabashewu, I have just one question for you and your presidency. If indeed the Christians are not killed as you claim, why did General T.Y. Danjuma cried out and asked people to rise and defend themselves? Federal government, make peace with Nnamdi Kanu. He has his facts for everything he's saying and it's not hidden. But the government need not bother about this. UK, US, and other European countries have alternative source to get the facts. There is nothing undercover that the American CIA don't know about. The truth of things will be revealed one day through lots of damages would have occurred, but the truth shall come out. Someone say, hooray, Nnamdi Kanu has rattled the zoo government. Let the government of Buhari call for Fulani killer Esme. Okay, yeah, man, you have resurrected Abi. Is Kanu still a coward? By the statement, this man is really shaking Nigeria table. There's no doubt. I don't think at least they've confirmed to us that Nnamdi Kanu has really been working, and really Nnamdi Kanu is really a threat to them. So people can say whatever they want to say. It's a confirmation for those who are still doubting. I think you can hear it all that this man has been working, and the Nigerian government knows that exactly, and they are really fidgeting. So guys, let's hear your opinion. Leave your comment below in the comment section. Thank you.